Hello, I'm Pablo from Demute. Here at Demute, we've been doing game audio for numerous projects over the last 10 years. And through these different projects, we've been building tools and plugins that help us automate or at least execute easily some parts of our work. We realized that a lot of people were reinventing the same tools over and over, so we tried to make them agnostic to our projects so we can reuse them, but also share them with other people. So we've already been releasing those on our website or through GitHub, like the auto tagging system or the ambience creator. However, we've also realized that these tools that we were building internally and pushing over the internet were sometimes not up to date, they didn't have the correct documentation, or were just kind of hard to track. So in 2026, we decided to do a bit of a clean over all of these tools and refresh them. So update them to the latest engines, make sure that they have correct documentation, and just making them more accessible in general, be it for ourselves and our teams, but also everyone on the internet. So I'm really proud to present to you the first step of this long journey that is ahead of us. And that first step is the Unreal Tech Audio Toolkit. This plugin contains all the plugins that we already released, but also some new ones that weren't available in Unreal. So we have the footsteps and Foley auto tagging, the meta sounds presets and patches that you may find on Fab, a voiceover priority system that we didn't yet reveal, but we've been using internally. And all of those are easily included in one plugin, where not only you can find those, you can know the version in which they are, but also have very easy links to a completely new and revamped documentation, which hopefully makes it easier for people to use those and give some answers on questions that people may have. You can also directly contact us, or the ask for support will link you to a Discord where you can come talk to us and ask us like, oh, why did you develop this? Or maybe tell us about some bugs that your specific production has that we didn't realize. To get access to this new revamped version of our tools, you simply have to go on our website and go click on the toolbox link. And here you will have access to our GitHub organization by typing in your email. So if you submit this, you will then get access to the GitHub page with these new tools. So if I go here on the link to GitHub, I can find it, this Demute tools organization, which hosts all of these new tools that we've been revamping. So you can find the Fmod importer that we've also put there, but also the Unreal Tech Audio Toolkit that I was just presenting to you. So here you have the full source and the releases. So if you want, you can fork it and add your own thing, or just use the source code. It's out there. You're free to like adapt it to your project, but you can also just grab one of the releases here. Right now it's the 1.0, and then import it into your project to have access to the plugin. Hopefully this helps you in your projects. At least it helps us in our projects, and it makes it easier to use these tools that we've found very useful over the years. Please don't hesitate to test them, fork the repo, contact us, tell us about how you've been using those, or if you find any issues or quirks, or if you have requests for your projects. We're also very open to hear about those. And I'm very much looking forward to the continuing of this, where we'll be able to more easily give you updates about the different tools, change their versions, and also extend this to our other plugins, like the Reaper plugins and the Unity plugins. So stay in touch, and hopefully you'll get to see more of these little tools